gallon?
Right? Yeah, cool. That's not
That's
a tub, right?
Yeah. That thing is so small.
All right.
I'm rolling.
Justin here for TVGrapevine.com with Brendon. So Brendon, a lot to talk about. You played a huge factor in the season.
Thank you.
One of the first big moves was obviously your showmance and alliance
Yeah.
with Rachel. So going into the game, did you ever expect that you'd one, fall for a showmance, and two, this would be your strategy?
No, absolutely not. Because famous last words, I told a lot of people going in this house that I definitely wouldn't be having showmates.
Okay.
So, but again, now I've learned to never say never.
Never say never?
Famous last words. But I really thought that, I was just going to not have a strategy going in the game.
Yeah.
And I think that worked for me in some ways, hurt me in other ways. I mean, really the bottom line is week one, I don't think there was anything I could have done to not have gone up on the block.
Okay.
So I really think from that point forward, I had to fight to stay in the game.
Yeah.
So it really didn't matter.
Yeah. So do you think your alliance with Rachel was possibly a downfall in terms of strategy in the game? Because you guys, compared to the Brigade, had the target on your back the
Absolutely.
entire game.
I think that Rachel and I staying together probably helped us more than anything. Because even if I had, I win PLV week one,
Yeah.
I come off the block, her and I aren't even together,
Yeah.
they're still going to target me because everybody this season, including the brigade members, were about getting somebody else
Yeah.
to go up on the block.
Yeah.
So if they can just put, everybody was stepping out of the way, letting other
Yeah.
people get ran over by the bus. So I would have been a target no matter what.
Once Rachel left the house and you were in the game on your own, there came a point where Reagan had approached you for kind of a secret alliance type deal.
Yeah.
So why didn't you decide to go that route? And do you think if you would have, would the game have had a different outcome?
Well, my biggest hang up with Reagan, I really wanted to trust Reagan because I thought that Reagan and I could get along. I don't think Reagan, I, and Rachel could get along,
Okay.
but I thought Reagan and I could get along. My biggest hang up with Reagan was the Matt factor. I felt with Matt there in the picture that I didn't really trust Matt.
Okay.
So if I was getting Reagan, I was getting Matt too, and that was the big hang up with me.
Got it. So now you already kind of implied on the finale that you want Rachel to move to LA.
Yeah, it's
You're
no
at
secret.
UCLA. She said she's going to do it. So looking forward, what's your emotion you're feeling about all this going on?
Very hopeful. I mean, I would love for Rachel to come. I mean, it's ultimately something I want her to do on her own. I don't want it to be a decision that I'm pushing her for, because she obviously knows how I feel about it.
Do you think you can turn a Vegas girl into an LA girl? That's kind of the test you have.
I don't know. I mean, I'm still trying to wrap my brain around that statement.
Yeah.
A Vegas girl and an LA girl. Well, I really don't know if I want her to become an LA girl. I want her to be herself.
Okay,
And
that's good.
I mean, she is Vegas because she represents that, but I think she still is a down-home girl from North Carolina.
Got it.
Yeah,
Got it. So one of the famous or infamous quotes from the season that a lot of fans kind of liked was when Rachel was saying, "You don't always have to protect me," and then Brendon, do you remember what you said?
I don't.
You said, "That's what a knight does."
I'm such a cheeseball.
So is that you? Is that you putting yourself out there, kind of throwing those comments out there?
Yeah, that's me being
it.
cheeseball.
It's being cheeseball.
I mean, I love the girl, and so I would have done anything to her. And I mean, I'm for her, right?
Yeah.
That's a Freudian slip.
Anything to her.
Yeah, right.
That happened in the jury house,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Coming in your apartment in LA.
That's a Freudian slip.
Freudian
No, I
slip.
definitely would have done anything for her,
Yeah.
and I would have protected her any way I could. So to me, trying to be her knight was what I wanted to do.
Got it. Good. Well, good luck to you guys. Now, moving forward, what's kind of the one thing you can hope out of this whole experience?
That I never take for granted anyone in my life, because you don't realize how many people you miss and how many people you really love. And sometimes even the people you don't think you'd miss all that much, you really do.
Great.
So I'm going to definitely, pick up the phone and tell everybody that I love them and see them.
Awesome. Well, good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
Nice
I
meeting you.
appreciate it. Nice to meet you.